Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're about to watch 15 terrifying sea monsters, Mad Lab. Let's get it.
These sea monsters have haunted sailors and coastal dwellers for centuries. They're the most terrifying animals on the planet, so I'm counting down the top 15 most terrifying sea monsters. Starting with number 15, the sarcastic fringehead. Well, nature never fails to amaze with its oddities, and the sarcastic fringehead, Neoclinus blanchardi, is a prime example of this. Despite its initial unassuming appearance as a dull brown, boggle-eyed sock puppet of a fish, this creature harbors surprising behaviors and a distinctive personality. Found in the Pacific along the North American coast from San Francisco to Baja, California, sarcastic fringeheads are an ambush predator, known for their preference for hiding in shells, burrows, crevices, or even man-made objects like bottles and soda cans. They stake out in these hideouts, waiting to pounce on unsuspecting prey passing by. One of the most intriguing aspects is its territorial behavior. When faced with a rival, these fish engage in a unique ritual that involves pressing their distended mouths against each other in what can only be described as a kissy-kissy battle. This bizarre display isn't just for show, it serves to establish dominance and determine which fringehead is the larger and therefore more dominant. If this mouth-to-mouth confrontation escalates, it can result in a full-blown wrestling match, with the rivals aggressively pushing against each other until one of them yields. The sight of two fringeheads unfurling, shockingly large and colorful mouths at each other resembles a scene from a surreal, if not downright frightening, puppet show. Number 14. Vampire Squid. The vampire squid, Vampiroteuthis infernalis, meaning vampire squid from hell, is no ordinary cephalopod.
No.
It's a real-life sea monster lurking in the depths of temperate and tropical oceans. This creature has evolved unique adaptations to survive in the most inhospitable parts of the ocean, where oxygen is scarce and darkness reigns supreme. With its gelatinous body, which can reach up to a full foot in length, the vampire squid is a vision of eerie beauty. Its velvety jet black or pale reddish coloration adds to its mysterious aura, making it appear like a creature from the depths of our darkest nightmares. What truly sets the squid apart are its large, limpid eyes, proportionately the largest in the animal kingdom, measuring at just 1 inch in diameter. These eyes, appearing red or blue depending on lighting, are adapted for detecting the faintest traces of bioluminescence in the pitch black. Despite the fearsome name, though, the vampire squid does not feast on blood, but instead survives on detritus and gelatinous zooplankton. It lacks feeding tentacles, but uses retractable filaments adorned with sensory hairs to capture its prey. Those filaments, combined with its clever use of bioluminescence to lure larger prey, showcase the vampire squid mastery of survival in the deep sea. Number 13. The lion's mane jellyfish. The lion's mane jellyfish, Cynia capillata, known as the giant jellyfish or the Arctic red, is a formidable creature inhabiting the cold, boreal waters of the Arctic, North Atlantic, and Northern Pacific Oceans. This creature has a range extending from the English Channel to western Scandinavian waters and occasionally drifting into the Baltic Sea. It holds the title of being one of the largest known species of jellyfish, measuring up to a bell diameter of about 7 feet and having tentacles stretching up to 120 feet. The lion's mane commands attention. Its tentacles are armed with stinging cells, which it uses to capture and consume a variety of prey, including fish, zooplankton, and even smaller jellyfish. While its sting typically causes temporary pain and localized redness, larger-scale contact with its tentacles can lead to more severe effects requiring medical attention. Vinegar is commonly used to deactivate the jellyfish's stinging cells, providing some relief from its sting. Now, despite its formidable size and sting, this jellyfish poses minimal danger to most individuals, with fatalities from its sting being exceedingly rare. However, incidents involving large number of tentacles, such as the 2010 event of the Wallace Sand State Beach in New Hampshire, where around 150 beachgoers were stung by a broken-up jellyfish specimen. This highlighted the potential impact of these real-life sea monsters. Number 12. The bobbit worm. Eunice aphrodituus, also known as the bobbit worm or even the sand striker, is a true nightmare of the ocean's depths. This benthic bristle worm, found in warm marine waters spanning the Atlantic Ocean and Indo-Pacific regions, is a master of ambush predation. ranging less than 4 inches to a spine-chilling 10 feet in length. Its exoskeleton has an array of ominous colors from deep purple to black and
4
metallic
inches to
hues.
10?
The bobbit worm earns the terrifying reputation through its hunting strategy,
Oh, look at
burying its
that.
entire body in soft sediment on the ocean floor, patiently awaiting the slightest movement of prey detected by its 5 antennae. When the moment is right, this monstrous worm strikes with its sharp retractable mandibles, capable of snapping unfortunate victims in half with chilling efficiency. Lurking among coral reefs or prowling sandy and muddy sediments, the bobbit worm's slim body and cryptic coloration allow it to blend seamlessly into its surrounding, making it a true stealth predator of the deep. Despite lacking eyes, it relies on its antennae and keen senses to detect prey and strike with lethal precision.
Yo,
Notably,
look
the
at-
largest
what the
recorded
hell?
specimen of this big bobbit reached a staggering 9.8 feet in length, making it the longest
that
known
game,
member of
that
this
snake
class.
game you play.
Despite that size,
Back
though,
in the
the
day.
bobbit worm's body remains pretty slender, measuring only about an inch in width, enabling it to navigate and hunt in tight spaces with ease. This insidious creature is not just a predator, but also a survivor, capable of asexual reproduction by splitting into multiple segments and regenerating its body parts. An evolutionary adaptation that ensures its resilience against predators and
Imagine if
secures
humans
its
had
place
that.
as a true denizen of the deep.
One person
Number
could
11,
survive
the viper fish.
and
The
recluse.
viper fish of the mesopelagic and bathypelagic zones is a creature
by
straight out of a
themselves.
deep-sea horror story. These fish
shit
are
look
characterized
crazy.
by their menacing
Anything with a
appearance,
movie on
long,
it.
needle-like teeth, and a hinged lower jaw that gives them a perpetually sinister
looks
grin.
crazy.
Despite lacking traditional scales, the viperfish is covered in a mysterious transparent coating that adds to its eerie look. This coating, coupled with the photophores along its ventral side, helps the viperfish blend seamlessly into the dark depths. Found in tropical and temperate oceans worldwide, viperfish are masters of vertical migration, ascending to more productive waters under the cover of night to feed. However, not all viperfish partake in that nightly ascent, likely due to their slow metabolism. Temperature plays a critical role in the vertical distribution of viperfish, with their upper thermal limit restricting their depth to about 12 to 15 degrees Celsius. In tropical waters, they remain in the deep layers, whereas in temperate waters, they actively migrate. Their hunting prowess is as chilling as its appearance. It's armed with formidable teeth capable of piercing through prey. They target other pelagic fish and crustaceans such as lanternfishes, bristlemouths, corapods, and krill. Their strategy is to consume few but large prey items, maximizing energy intake through specialized adaptations like elastic stomachs and body skin to accommodate their hefty meals. One species showcases intriguing eye development with constant size and proportion maintenance throughout its growth. Rows of rod cell blanks in the retina increase in number with the fish's size, contrasting with typical vertebrate retinas. Number 10. Stonefish. Commonly known as the reef stonefish, or simply stonefish, is not your average marine inhabitant. It's a venomous predator lurking in the shallow waters of the Red Sea and the Indo-Pacific, and it's considered the deadliest fish in the sea. This stone-cold killer is cloaked in brown or gray with patches of yellow, orange, or red, camouflaging perfectly among reef environments. What makes the reef fish truly terrifying is its venomous defense mechanism. Its dorsal fin has between 12 and 14 spines, each housing venom glands capable of injecting a lethal dose of venom with just a single sting. The venom of the stonefish contains potent proteins like verrucotoxin, which can induce severe pain, shock, paralysis, tissue death, and in extreme cases, even death. Encounters with this stealthy predator often happen by accident. The reef stonefish sits motionless on the floor, resembling a harmless rock until disturbed. If stepped on, it reacts swiftly by erecting its dorsal spines and injecting venom into the unfortunate intruder. Medical treatment for reef stonefish stings is urgent and critical. Immediate immersion of the affected area in
you
hot
can't
water
even
can help
tell.
denature the venom, while
That's a
anti-venom
damn
administration and pain management are essential in mitigating the venom's effects. Despite modern treatments, stonefish stings can have long-lasting repercussions, including nerve damage and local muscle atrophy. Number 9,
why
the
I went
giant
to the
spider
water.
crab. The Japanese spider crab is not just a creature of huge proportions, it's also a legend in Japanese folklore, earning nicknames like Takaashigani, long legs, or
Takaashigani.
Shinengani, dead man's crab, due to its formidable appearance and eerie reputation. With a leg span stretching up to an astonishing 13 feet and weighing around 40 pounds on average, the Japanese spider crab commands attention. Gaming enthusiasts may recognize it from Animal Crossing New Horizons, while adventurous foodies in Japan may even savor its meat on the dinner table. What's astonishing about this spider crab, it goes beyond the immense size. It holds the title of the world's largest crab by leg span and has one of the longest lifespans among crustaceans. This ancient species has roamed the ocean floors for about 100 million years, evolving unique adaptations that set it apart. Its lineage can be traced back to prehistoric times, as evidenced by the fossil discoveries dating back millions of years. A distant ancestor of today's giant spider crab roamed the seas during the Cretaceous period, highlighting the enduring legacy of these creatures. Now, despite its monstrous appearance, the spider crab has vulnerabilities. Its long, slender legs, while powerful, are prone to breakage, an unfortunate consequence of their impressive length. Furthermore, molting poses a significant risk, as the crab must shed its exoskeleton to grow, a delicate process that can leave it vulnerable. In captivity, Japanese spider crabs are carefully monitored during molting, isolated to ensure their safety until their new exoskeleton hardens. In the wild, these creatures rely on camouflage, using discarded shells and debris to blend seamlessly into their seabed environment, a survival strategy that's honed over millions of years. Number 8. Hagfish. Hagfish are fascinating and unique marine creatures often referred to as slime eels due to their extraordinary defensive ability to produce copious amounts of slippery mucus from specialized glands in their skin. Now, what makes them even more intriguing is their evolutionary position as the only living animals with a skull but no vertebral column, though they possess rudimentary vertebrae. These eel-shaped, jawless fish have a long evolutionary history, with their oldest known ancestors dating back to around 300 million years ago during the late Carboniferous period. Now, one of the most remarkable features of hagfish is their slime-producing defense mechanism. When threatened by predators, hagfish can exude a milky, fibrous slime that rapidly expands in seawater, making it an effective deterrent. The slime's unique composition with thin, durable fibers made of proteins allows hagfish to escape predators by clogging their gills or creating an entangling barrier. If captured, hagfish will twist their bodies into overhand knots, scraping off the slime and freeing themselves from the grasp of predators. And despite their formidable defense, hagfish are not aggressive predators. They are primarily scavengers, feeding on marine carrion and smaller organisms. Due to that slimy nature and unappetizing defense, few predators actively target hagfish. Predation on them is mostly limited to certain birds or mammals that can tolerate or avoid the slime. In terms of their neuroanatomy, hagfish share intriguing similarities with lampreys, another group of jawless fish. They possess a unique nervous system characterized by the absence of myelin in neurons, contributing to ongoing research into the evolution of vertebrate nervous systems. Moving on to number 7, the giant siphonophore. The giant siphonophore is a mysterious and captivating creature. With its incredible biology and unique habitat, this fascinating organism has captured the attention of scientists.
What is
The
this?
siphonophore is not a single organism, but rather a colony of specialized individuals known as zooids.
I mean, it
These
looks
zooids
awesome,
work
ain't
together
gonna
in a
lie.
highly organized structure, each performing a specific function. Each zooid is interconnected, forming a complex network of canals that allow for the efficient transfer of nutrients and signals within the colony. This intricate system ensures smooth functioning of the siphonophore,
It's like
enabling it to
stealth.
thrive in its environment. Now, there are several different species of
There's
siphonophore,
a
each with
bunch
its
of
own
them on
unique
each other, right?
characteristics. Some species can reach astonishing lengths of over 130 feet, making them one of the longest animals in the world.
It's
Imagine
crazy.
encountering a creature that stretches longer than a blue whale. Well, the giant siphonophore is found at depths ranging from 200 to 1,000 meters below the surface. They
Damn,
often reside
that's
in
a lot.
areas with little to no sunlight where they can take full advantage of the abundant food sources. It's also a highly efficient predator, using its tentacles to capture small fish and plankton. Its specialized feeding zooids immobilize the prey with their stinging cells, while others digest the captured food. This coordinated feeding strategy ensures a steady supply of nutrients for the entire colony. Number 6, the
I like that
Greenland
one. That was
shark.
pretty cool. The
Greenland sharks are extraordinary creatures that inhabit the cold, deep waters of the Arctic and North Atlantic. These sharks belong to the family of sleeper sharks, and they're renowned for their exceptional longevity, slow movement, and mysterious habits. One of the most fascinating aspects of these sharks is their incredible lifespan, making them the longest living vertebrates known. These sharks can survive for up to hundreds of years, surpassing other long-lived species like bowhead whales and tortoises.
Look at the
Their
way it
ability to
looks.
thrive in frigid, dark waters contributes to that longevity, with scientists still uncovering the secrets of their slow metabolism and aging process. These sharks have distinctive feeding habits characterized by a combination of predation and scavenging. They're known to sneak up on live prey, including fish and seals, while also scavenging on carcasses of marine animals like other sharks, seals, and even terrestrial animals like polar bears and horses that have fallen into the water. In terms of physical appearance, Greenland sharks are formidable. They can grow up to impressive lengths of about 24 feet and weigh as much as 2,600 pounds. Their bodies are cylindrical and covered with dermal denticles, specialized teeth-like scales that reduce drag and enable silent movement through the water. Notably, Greenland sharks possess unique dental structures adapted to their feeding behaviors. Their mouths contain numerous teeth, with about 48 to 52 teeth in the upper and 50 to 52 teeth in the lower jaw. The upper teeth are pointed, aiding in gripping larger prey, while the lower teeth are wide and curved sideways, facilitating the carving of flesh from their prey with circular head movements.
Holy crap.
Number 5. Blobfish. The blobfish, often deemed the kings of the ugliest animal contest, have gained immense popularity as viral creatures. However, their appearance outside their deep-sea environment is quite misleading. When removed from the high-pressure conditions of the deep ocean, blobfish lose their body shape and appear rather comical due to the effects of surface gravity. These famously floppy creatures seen in photos starkly contrast with their appearance in the natural habitat, where they resemble more conventional fish with larger heads. Rounded bodies tapering towards the tail and a gelatin-like texture. Their peculiar pink skin contributes to that eerie appearance. Unlike most bony fish with swim bladders for buoyancy control, blobfish have minimal bones and jelly-like tissues, allowing them to maintain neutral buoyancy without the need for air pockets. This adaptation is crucial for conserving energy in the deep-sea environment, where food is scarce and survival depends on minimizing energy expenditure. They primarily inhabit the mesopelagic zone, ranging from depths between 2,000 to about 3,900 feet, where the pressure is approximately 80 times that of the surface. Their sparse skeleton and abundance of white muscle, which enables short bursts of swimming for catching prey, further enhance their adaptation. The soft tissue filled with water and fat protects them from the surrounding pressure and facilitates movement across the seabed. Their feeding habits are opportunistic. They consume anything edible that fits into their mouths. Their diet includes carrion, crabs, sea urchins, mollusks, and various other prey items that drift down from the surface. Also, marine snow is a term for detritus from the ocean's surface. It provides an additional source of nutrition for these deep-sea dwellers. They are slow-moving creatures that float near the ocean floor in search of food, taking advantage of their relative absence of predators in the deep sea. They reproduce and grow slowly, with females laying thousands of eggs on the sea floor, although the specific parental care and roles remains unclear. Number 4. The alligator gar. The alligator gar is a remarkable freshwater fish known for its ancient lineage, impressive size, and unique adaptations. The species is often referred to as a living fossil due to its resemblance to its prehistoric ancestors, with fossils dating back over 100 million years displaying striking similarities to the modern-day alligator gar. Despite its historical roots, though, the alligator gar continues to thrive in various aquatic environments across the southern U.S., from Florida to Texas, as well as in pockets of eastern Mexico. One of the key features that sets the alligator gar apart is its euryhaline nature, allowing it to thrive in both freshwater and saltwater. This adaptability enables it to explore a diverse range of environments, from lakes and rivers to coastal regions and marshes. In addition to its ability to navigate different water types, the gar possesses a unique method of buoyancy regulation. When oxygen levels are low, particularly in murky or still waters, the alligator gar can gulp air from the surface, directing it into its swim bladder to aid in buoyancy. Alligator gars are carnivorous predators with a diverse diet primarily consisting of fish, although they are opportunistic feeders known to consume crustaceans, insects, and even small mammals. They are ambush predators. They often lie in wait, blending into their surroundings before swiftly striking to seize unsuspecting prey with their jaws. Despite their sluggish appearance while resting or drifting in the water, alligator gars are agile and formidable hunters. Historically, they hold cultural significance with Native American tribes, utilizing their strong scales for crafting arrowheads and shields. Unfortunately, in the mid-20th century, the alligator gar faced indiscriminate hunting and eradication efforts due to misconceptions about its impact on sport fish populations. However, conservation measures have been implemented since to protect and preserve this iconic species. So even though this thing may be a real-life sea monster, it'll be a sad day when it's gone forever. Number 3. Giant Nomura's jellyfish. Nomura jellyfish, a species known for its enormous size, have become a significant concern in the waters between China and Japan, particularly due to their frequent invasions of Japanese shores in recent years. These colossal jellyfish, reaching over 6.5 feet in diameter and weighing more than 200 kilograms, pose ecological and economic challenges, triggering efforts to understand and manage their population. The population blooms of Nomura jellyfish observed over the past 2 decades are believed to be influenced by various human activities, exacerbating their proliferation. Factors such as global heating, overfishing, and sediment disturbance play critical roles in creating favorable conditions for their growth. The implications of these population blooms have spurred the establishment of dedicated committees and research initiatives aimed at mitigating their impact. The life cycle of one of these jellyfish is complex and remarkable, progressing through multiple stages from larvae to polyps, ephrae, and ultimately the medusa stage. Female Nomura jellyfish carry fertilized eggs in their tentacles until they mature into larvae, which then develop into polyps upon setting on hard surfaces. The polyps reproduce asexually, generating clones that eventually form stacks of ephrae. As the stacks detach, the ephrae develop into mature medusa stage jellyfish, continuing the life cycle. Despite the imposing size, they possess venomous stings that, while not as severe as those of smaller jellyfish, can cause significant pain and, in extreme cases, pose serious health risks. The extraordinary size of these jellyfish, growing up to 100 times larger than average ones, is influenced by genetic factors and the absence of significant predators. The construction of large-scale infrastructure projects like China's Three Gorges Dam has altered nutrient levels in the surrounding water, creating favorable breeding conditions for these jellyfish. Additionally, nutrient enrichment from agricultural activities, the development of ports and harbors providing structures for larval attachment, global warming and overfishing impacting predator populations, they're all contributing factors. Number 2. Crown of Thorns starfish. The crown of thorns starfish, they're striking marine creatures known for their destructive impacts on coral reefs. Measuring anywhere from 9 inches to 3 feet in diameter, crown of thorns starfish can have 7 to 23 arms, each adorned with spines of up to 2 inches long. These spines, resembling thorns, create a crown-like shape along the upper surface of the starfish, lending them their distinctive name. Despite their stiff appearance, these starfish are surprisingly agile, with a body surface that appears soft and membranous despite the battery of sharp spines. One of the starfish's primary defenses lie in the sharp spines, which serve both mechanical deterrence against predators and as a delivery system for chemical irritants. Saponins present in the spines act as irritants when they pierce a predator, deterring further attacks with their unpleasant taste. Studies have shown that these defenses make crown of thorns starfish unattractive targets for coral community predators, contributing to their population persistence and growth. Historically, large populations of crown of thorns starfish, often referred to as plagues, have been documented in coral reef ecosystems across regions spanning from the Red Sea to French Polynesia. These population blooms, happening predominantly in the 1960s to the 1980s, have contributed to widespread coral reef degradation and loss. The practice of dismembering crown of thorns starfish, while initially considered, has been discouraged due to its lower efficacy and increased risk to divers from spines. These control measures highlight ongoing efforts to manage and protect coral reef habitats from the detrimental impact of crown of thorns starfish overpopulation. Number 1. The Goliath tigerfish. The Goliath tigerfish, native to the Congo River Basin in Africa, is a formidable aquatic predator that's captured imaginations of fishermen and adventurers alike. This fish, often regarded as the stuff of nightmares due to its size, appearance, and ferocity, is a true river monster with a reputation to match. Measuring up to 5 feet in length and weighing as much as 100 pounds, with rumors of even larger specimens, the Goliath tigerfish is aptly named for its tiger-like appearance and predatory prowess. Its olive green back, silver belly, and prominent black stripes gives it a striking appearance, accentuated by a mouthful of 32 spear-like teeth that interlock like knives, making it a fearsome sight. It's known for its speed, excellent eyesight, and ability to sense vibrations emitted by prey. This fish is a challenging one to catch, even for the most experienced of anglers. Natives in the Congo Basin attest to the fish's fearlessness in the presence of crocodiles, adding to its mystique. Legendary tales surrounding the Goliath tigerfish abound, with stories of encounters with crocodiles and impressive feats of predatory prowess. Professional angler Jeremy Wade, known for his exploits on river monsters, has pursued these elusive giants and experienced firsthand the challenges they present to anglers. To fish for it successfully, anglers require specialized gear suited to the fish's habitat and fighting ability. Heavy action casting rods and reels are essential for handling these powerful strikes and intense battles the fish are known for. Live bait rigged on treble hooks, often drifted under large floats, is often used to entice these apex predators. Given the fish's slow reproductive rate, conservation efforts emphasize catch-and-release practices to preserve healthy populations. Despite being categorized as of least concern in terms of endangerment, these fish are regarded as a bucket list catch for adventurous anglers seeking the thrill of encountering one of the world's most formidable freshwater predators. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Check out the new
Wow. Very informative video. Very informative. Yeah. Sometimes I like to just watch these and see why I don't go in the ocean. Ah man, nah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching this with me. This has been 15 Terrifying Sea Monsters. Alright, I'm out. Peace.